Hello YouTube, Gaming Goddess here, doing a review on Star Ocean Till the End of Time. This is the third installment to the main Star Ocean series, published by Square Enix for the PlayStation 2. Originally, this game was released in Japan by Enix in February 2003. This was right before they merged with Squaresoft. This game was then later released in 2004 as a 2-disc director's cut with bonus features such as new dungeons and new characters. The American version of this game was based off of the Japanese director's cut. So let's see what this game is all about and begin the review. Our game takes place 400 years after the events of the second Star Ocean game. Fate Line God, a normal college student from Earth, is our main character. He's pretty lazy when it comes to his schoolwork, but he loves to play games, specifically combat simulation holographic games. At the start, we see that he is on vacation with his family and childhood friend Sophia. This is all changed after an alien civilization known as the Vendini attacks. With the use of an escape pod, Fate then winds up on an underdeveloped planet. Only after a few hours of watching cutscenes and talking to NPCs we can finally start playing. This leads me to my next topic, the general gameplay and controls. First, the battle system. Battles occur when you run into enemies on the main travel field or when a certain pre-scripted event occurs. We have a real-time combat system which is pretty easy to figure out. The player controls a party of 3 members, which one character is being controlled, and you can assign tactics used by the AI-controlled character or switching the character you are using directly. The enemies can attack either the HP or the MP. You can also lose HP by using special attacks and MP from using symbology, which is a type of magic used in this game. If a member in your party loses all their HP or MP, then they become unusable or dead, and you can bring them back with an item or by going to an inn. If you succeed in a battle, then you are rewarded with experience points, of course. In this game, we have an item creation feature that allows the player to create and enhance a variety of items. We can perform cooking, alchemy, engineering, and smithery. However, item creation must be performed at a workshop scattered throughout the towns and dungeons. Once an item has been created, you can then file a patent for the item and gain money off the item when it is sold in a shop. The Director's Cut version has added a versus mode where you can battle against a second player or the computer. Another addition was the use of battle trophies, which may be acquired by completing a certain combat challenge. Battle trophies can unlock bonuses such as a harder level of difficulty, alternative costumes, and a sound test. Moving right along to the graphics and audio of this game. The graphics look pretty good. It's not super pixelated and the cutscene animation flowed pretty smooth. From my experience of playing through, I only found one huge glitch where I walked into an area and the entire floor just kinda disappeared under me. The only way it came back was after a battle with the monster. This happened probably about halfway through the 4th chapter. As for the audio, the music is quite lovely. It has an extremely good soundtrack. I just wish the music was a little quieter during certain parts of the cutscenes, especially when the characters were talking. The voice acting sounded way too low. Not to mention, I didn't really agree with the voices used in this game. It's not that it sounded horrible, it just felt like the actor or actress wasn't putting emotion into their character. It really just sounded like everything was being read in the most monotone way they could possibly read it. One thing I want to mention before moving on to the pros and cons is when you start up a new game, you are given all these different options to pick from, such as the screen size, the audio setup, the text on the screen, and so much more. It's kind of a hassle just going through each page of options before you can even start the game. Now, some pros for me would be an easy battle system, great soundtrack, cool graphics, being able to organize your party to your liking, and being able to explore quite a bit. The cons on the other side would be the voice acting. It's too soft and too emotionless. It's an extremely long game, and it takes a good 4 to 5 hours before you even start playing the actual game. Plus, the game is really confusing sometimes. Star Ocean Till the End of Time has its noticeable flaws that many can agree on. Just from my personal experience of playing, there were many times where I would get stuck and didn't know where to go or who to talk to. Not to mention that the story didn't really make sense to me. The voice acting doesn't do justice at all, and the music would overpower the voices sometimes. I thought this would be a game that I would enjoy 100%, but to be honest, I really only enjoyed it about 50% of the time. My feelings towards this game in particular are pretty mediocre. So with that being said, I have to rate Star Ocean Till the End of Time a 5 out of 10. This has been a Gaming Goddess review. And remember, to keep on gaming.